Okay, I'm sitting on a street right now. This used to be Eastvale, Texas. Now it's just a bunch of houses. Eastvale, Texas was a little town in Denton County that didn't have very many people in it. If you've followed my videos for the most part, you know that some of these places that I've gone to and I've talked with y'all about, they used to be little towns that were absorbed into bigger towns or became ghost towns. Eastvale's one of them. Back in the 80s, they became part of the colony. While they were Eastvale, Joe Exotic, Joseph Scheinvogel, aka Joseph Maldonado, aka Tiger King, was 19 years old, a member of the Eastvale police force, and their chief of police at 19 years old. So this is approximately where the town was, and you can still ask the computer to take you to Eastvale. I did. I think it's about to tell me that we've arrived. So we'll just roll a little further and see what happens. But this is a residential street for the most part here. It's next to Lake Louisville. There it is.
You have arrived.
Told you. So I am currently at the corner of Lakeview and Lake Crest because we're right next to Louisville Lake. And I was reading on Wikipedia about Eastvale, what happened there. The people in Eastvale had to vote to consolidate themselves with the colony. And then the people in the colony had to vote themselves to take in the people of Eastvale. So that's what happened. And before Eastvale had a police department, it was the Denton County Sheriff, I believe, or the Denton County Police Force that was policing them. Then Eastvale formed their own police department, and then when they were taken over by the colony, it became the Colony Police Department. Now, this is Lake Louisville, right here. Now, there's a bridge, and I believe I've got the right one when I tell you this. The story goes that Joe Exotic tried to unalive himself. Now, I've heard that he drove off that bridge. He plowed into the base of the bridge in a police car and messed himself up very badly. He recouped at a friend's house that took care of animals for an animal park, and that's how he got the taste for animals, and that's how that moved on to his next bit of history. So that's how that happened, and that's also the reason I believe why he wears a knee brace to this day. So something about his dad couldn't comprehend him being gay. He didn't make peace with it, that kind of thing. I think we got a dead end here. No outlet. Yeah, dead end. We gotta go back the way we came. So, but yeah, the thing that I read said that Joe was in high school, and the moment that he got out of high school, he joined the Eastvale Police Department, went from there, ended up getting voted in. Now, of course, you know, they say that there's sketchy reports about the things that Joe does, but we've seen Tiger King, we've seen pictures of him in his police uniform, so there's credence to that as far as I'm concerned. So And then the report said that he was the youngest police chief in Texas. And then there were other things that I just looked up said, well, that report was exaggerated. It hasn't exactly been the right thing. Who knows? But the story goes, he graduated high school. He joined the Eastvale Police Department. He became the chief of police. And then that thing happened with the car. He went off to recoup. He was introduced to a bunch of animals. He fell in love with them. And we all know what happened next. So, I'm going to take out of here. See, this is really small little country area. The colony is the colony where what it's called now, and that surrounds it, is a lot bigger town. So I guess it kind of makes sense, to absorb a smaller town into a bigger one. The similar thing happened when I told you all about Bonnie and Clyde and the Sowards massacre. There's a video on the channel about that one, by the way. The Google search told me that this was Eastvale. I don't see any signs that say Eastvale. I mean, that's dandy. But Sowards, if you go to Soward, where Sowards is in Irving, you can find like the Sowards cemetery. There's remnants of Sowards, is my point. But the only remnant that you really have here so far that I'm seeing that there was an Eastvale here is Google search. And then there's Wikipedia on it and stuff like that. So if you want to know a little bit more about the history of the town and Joe's association with it, it doesn't take that hard of a Google search to find it. So I just thought it would be a kick to bring y'all here and kind of show you approximately where he was, what he did, the whole story about him being a cop. Okay, so we had a general idea of where Eastvale was, little place, and we know Joe stopped in there for his time and went on to different pastures. I thank you very much for coming there with me. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please do. Please like this video. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.